Dear children, let us study the new chapter of class 4th EVS, that is Changing Times, where it is a story of Chetan Das. Yes, before moving to the chapter, let us understand how India got freedom from the British rule. So in 1947, the Indian Independence Act was passed by the Parliament of United Kingdom, where British India was divided into India and Pakistan. So after 3 years after the independence, after 1947, so India declared itself a sovereign, democratic and republic state by adopting its constitution on January 26, 1950. Okay, so the British rule was from 1858 to 1947 and India got independence on 15th August 1947. So let us see the India before getting independence. So Pakistan and Bangladesh, you can see here in this map where Pakistan and Bangladesh were also a part of our country. Yes, you can see here. Yes, Pakistan and Bangladesh were also a part of our country before getting independence. So during the British rule. So this was the map of, you can see here, India, right? So this is how. But later, after independence, our country was divided into India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. That means India was divided. So Pakistan and Bangladesh was divided from India. Okay. So during this time, many people had to move from India to Pakistan and from Pakistan to India. Okay. So here you can see the basic maps of the partition. So these two maps show how India was divided after gaining independence from the British in the year 1947. So here the first map shows the India under British rule before the partition. The second map shows how the region was divided after gaining independence and the breakaway of East Pakistan, now it is called as Bangladesh, and from West Pakistan, that is Pakistan today, in 1971 through the Bangladesh Liberation War. You can see here the map where the partition, where what this arrow mark will show here. So this arrow mark shows the partition of India, that is from Pakistan and Bangladesh was divided. Okay, so after independence, you can see here the Pakistan and here it is Bangladesh. Now you can see this is the map of India, right? So map of South Asia. Where is Pakistan here? You can see the Pakistan. Here you can see it is located here. And Bangladesh, it is located here. Okay. So this is the map of South Asia after partition of India, after independence. Yes, what happened on August 15, 1947? Our India has got independence. India got independence on 15th August 1947. Okay. So can you name two countries that India was partitioned into? Yes, it is West Pakistan, now called as Pakistan, and the second country that was divided is Bangladesh, that is East Pakistan, now called as Bangladesh. So the two countries that India was partitioned into is West Pakistan and East Pakistan. West Pakistan now called as Pakistan, East Pakistan is Bangladesh. Okay. Yes, now let us move to the chapter 12, Changing Times. So what is given in the chapter? This is the chapter which is the story of Chetan Das. Okay, so what it is, says, let us see now. My name is Chetan Das. Many years ago, I used to teach children like you. These days, I spend my time by writing about the days when I was young. I would love to share some of this with you. So here the Chetan Das has written some his old memories, that is when he spent his time when he was small. Okay, so he is sharing some of the times which he had spent earlier. So let us see here. Yes, after the partition, what happened? The Chetan Das, a 9-year-old boy who came with his family from Pakistan to India. Not only he, along with thousands of other people, they moved from Pakistan to India after the partition, that is after independence. Okay, so now let us see what happened. A big move. I remember the time when I was 9 years old. So Chetan Das, when he was 9 years old, it must have been over 60 years ago. Now he is telling a story when he was 60 years ago. Now Chetan Das is 60 years ago. He is telling the story when he was small. Okay, when he was 9 years old. He is telling a story about his childhood. That was when he lived in Dera Ghazi Khan. Today, this place is in Pakistan. At that time, there were a lot of problems all around us. I could not understand what was happening. One day, Baba told us that we had to leave our village and move to another place. So, during the British rule, the Pakistan and India all were one. But after independence, what happened? The Pakistan was partitioned from India, so that some people had to move from Pakistan to India and some people moved from India to Pakistan. So in the same way here, Chetan Das had to move from Pakistan to India. So he was very sad to leave his house and my village. That was where I had all my friends. So here Chetan Das is telling that he was very sad because he had many friends in his village. So all of us, Baba, Amma, my younger brothers and sisters, and I took a train to come here. That is near Delhi. Like us, many people from our area also moved. So now, where the Chetan Das came in India, they came to Delhi. People were saying that our country was being divided into two, that is India and Pakistan. Many people from India went to Pakistan just like we moved to India. For some time, we all stayed in a camp. We lived in big tents that were put up in a huge ground. So when they came to Delhi, what happened? There was no house for them, right, to stay. So what they did? They lived in a big tent that were put up in a large ground. You can see that it is a large ground where number of tents were put. So there were many people who had come from Pakistan to India, right? So they were living in the tents. Okay. So where did they live? They lived in a house like this, that is called as a tent. So what happened? During a big move, this is the story of Chetan Das, where earlier Chetan Das was living in Dera Ghazi Khan, which was in Pakistan. Later, after the partition of India and Pakistan, they moved to Delhi. They had to come from Pakistan to India and they came to Delhi. India and Pakistan was partitioned. Due to that reason, they had to move from Pakistan to India. Later, let us see what happened. A new home. One day, Baba told us that we had been given some land in Sona village. So what happened? Here you can see, what do you see here? You can see the land, right? The Indian government gave Chetan Das family a piece of land. So they had come from this Pakistan to India. So they had went to Delhi. So there in Sona village, the government had given a piece of land for Chetan Das family. Okay. So where is Sona village? It is in Delhi. Near Delhi in village called Sona. So it is in Haryana. Okay. So you can find the state. This is Delhi, right? Sona is located in Haryana, right? Yes. Next, he said that he could build our house there. I was very happy. So the piece of land was given by the government, and Chetan Das' father told that we can build the house in that land. So now who are working to build the house there? Baba, Amma had worked hard to make the house. Not only Baba and Amma, we children also helped. Baba dug the soil and we quickly filled the pans and passed them on to Amma. So Gudiya and Amma mixed husk in it. Baba put up the walls. So you can see in this picture here Amma, Chetan Das' sister, his father and Chetan Das all are working together to build a house. So we brought cow dung from nearby house. So Chetan Das and his sister and mother brought the cow dung from nearby house, and Amma mixed it with the mud. Chetan Das' mother mixed it with the mud and she coated the floor with this mixture. Earlier the floor was made up of cow dung. Okay, the mixture of mud and cow dung was used to make a floor. In the same way, in Chetan Das built a house where the floor was made up of coated with a mixture of cow dung and mud. Okay, just like she used to do in our old house. So Amma used to say that this would keep the insect away. So cow dung, where it keeps the insect away. Okay, if it is made up of, the floor is made up of cow dung, then the insects will be away from it. Who is telling this? Chetan Das' mother. Okay, then it was the turn for the roof to be made. Baba made a frame by joining the strips of wood and fixed it on the 4 walls. You can see here Chetan Das' father, who is just joining the strips of wood and fixed it on the floor, 4 walls of the house. Okay, so we put branches of neem and kekra trees on the frame so that termites would not harm the wood. So here for the wooden logs, there is a insect which is called as termites, which will spoil the wood, right? So it will just spoil the wood. The termites, it is like an ant only, where it will spoil the wood. So because of that reason, they are using neem and kekar tree, okay, leaf. Amma put old gunny bags on this and covered them with mud. So most of the houses around our house were made like ours. So few were different, but I liked my house the best. It was just like our old house. So here you can see how did the family build this house. So they are using the wooden logs, arranged it on the 4 walls, right? So cow dung was mixed with mud for floor. So the floor was made with cow dung mixed with mud. It prevents the insects coming from near, okay. And also they use neem and kekar trees for wood, for frame, to prevent termites harming them. So termites are avoided by using the neem leaf, okay, neem wood. So this was the house which was first built. It was built with the help of mud house with the materials which was around them. So they used the wooden logs, and the floor and all was made up of mixture of cow dung and mud. You can see how this house was constructed. So this house was constructed by themselves, that is Baba, Amma, and Chetan Das and his sister. Okay. So let us see, find out and write. So it is in page number 98. So children, open page number 98 and write down the answers for this question. Talk to anyone of your grandparents or any other elderly person. Find out when she or he was 8-9 years old. Where did she or he live? Name that place. So they may have lived in a village. If they tell you the place, you can just write it. Okay, which place it is. From what materials was her or his house made? Earlier the house was made with mud, straw, husk and wood was used to construct the house. Did they have a toilet in their house? If no, where was it? No, in earlier days there were no toilets. Toilets were not there in their house. They used to go out in the field for toilet. Okay, they were using, there were no toilets, they were going to the field. Okay, so in which part of the house was food cooked? So food was cooked outside the house in the courtyard. There was no separate kitchen for that. So they were cooking outside the house. A lot of mud was used when Chetan Das' house was made. Why? Because mud houses are not very strong, right? So lot of mud is required for making a thick layer to build the walls. That is why a lot of mud was used. Okay. So next let us see what happened. A changing house. After that, time passed quickly. I finished my studies and got a job. So now Chetan Das is telling that he finished his studies and later he got a job. Amma, Baba wanted me to get married. So now Chetan Das is getting married. He thought that before I go get married, we should repair our house and build one more room because it is too small for them. In those days, people in cities were using cement. They said that this made the house stronger. So cement house is a stronger house, we can tell, right? So where cement makes compared to mud, cement makes the house stronger. We also thought we would use cement. So we used iron and cement for making the roof of the new room. So they built a house, they have made a new room, extra room. So where it was made up of iron and cement roof. In those days, unbaked bricks were also available in the market. We made the walls with them. So you can see here in the picture, these are the unbaked bricks. Okay, so we made the walls with them. Chetan Das is telling that the walls was made up of bricks, unbaked bricks. Okay, the use of bricks was useful. We did not need to coat the wall every week. Here you can see the picture where the cement roof is done with the help of iron. Okay, so iron is used and the cement is used where this cement will make the house stronger. Okay, so here you can see the unbaked bricks. Yes, these are the bricks, unbaked bricks, where it is used by Chetan Das to build the walls, unbaked bricks. Okay, so later, in those days, the unbaked bricks were also available in the market and we made the walls with them. The use of bricks was useful. We did not need to coat the wall every week. That means once a year we would whitewash the walls. So yearly, if the bricks were used, they were whitewashing it. Okay. So we also built a small kitchen in the courtyard. So also they had built a small kitchen there. The kitchen had a mud chola and place to keep the vessels. So you can see in this picture, this is the chola, right? So in the kitchen they were using, on that they were keeping the vessels. So to cook food, this was used. Nowadays we are using gas stove, right? LPG cylinders and gas stoves are used, but earlier this was the chola where they used to cook the food. Then I got married and my wife Suman came to our new house. So Chetan Das married to Suman and she came to their new house. So to cook, Suman used to sit on the floor in the kitchen. So she was sitting on the floor and she was using the chula to cook the food. So we also used to sit on the mats in the kitchen and eat together. You can see they were sitting on the mat and all were eating together. It was a happy time. So earlier all the people were sitting together and they were eating. But nowadays it is not like this. All are busy. Yes. Some of them father will go to work, mother will go to work, children to school. So there are no time to sit together and eat nowadays, right? So but earlier he is telling it was the happy time to sit together. Yes, no children? So it is happy to sit along with the family members and to have the food. So during Chetan Das marriage, they made a new house where the walls were made up of unbaked bricks and the kitchen was made with a mud chula, and for the toilets also they used unbaked bricks. You can see in this picture which are the unbaked bricks. So next let us see what happened. People used to go out to the field for their toilets. In those days, some of the houses had a separate place for this. We also made a small toilet with the unbaked bricks behind the house. So Chetan Das, for the new renovation, he just constructed the new room along with the walls were made up of unbaked bricks, and later the toilets were made with unbaked bricks. Okay. So next, Chetan Das tells that people from Basti used to come to clean the toilets and take away the waste. They were not allowed to enter the house. Earlier it was like this. There was some untouchability, right? The people who used to use the toilet did not clean them. There were separate people who were coming to clean the toilet. Okay, but is there a toilet in your house now? Nowadays, whether we are cleaning by ourselves, right? So they thought that the people who use the toilet did not clean them because they think it is a dirty job earlier, right? So now, is there any toilet in your house? Who cleans it? Yes, there is a toilet in every houses, right? So we have automatic flush in our toilets, and also my parents only clean our toilets. Also you may clean it, right? So nowadays we are going to do our own work. So we are not going to depend on others. So let us see what again more changes had happened in Chetan Das family. My two sons and daughters were born in that house. So later, after marriage, the Chetan Das had got two sons and one daughter. Okay. Time passed. The children completed their studies. Now Chetan Das' children completed their studies. 15 years ago, our daughter Simi got married and moved to Palwal. Okay, so now Chetan Das' daughter Simi, and he had two sons. So he is now marrying his daughter. Simi got married and she was given to the place of Palwal. When Raju was to get married, now Chetan Das had two sons. Now they are at the age of marriage. So Raju and Montu were the two sons of Chetan Das. So the first son Raju was to get married. We felt that we should get the house ready for the new bride. So during Chetan Das' marriage, he had extended the house by building the one extra room, right? But now Chetan Das' son is getting married, Raju. Right? Raju is getting married. So now they are thinking to get ready of the new house. So they are now changing the house. So how they are changing? Let us see now. By then everyone was using baked bricks, we also used them for the walls and put a lintel for the roof. Okay, they were using the lintel it seems. So we used marble chips and cement for a strong and fancy floor. Nowadays you may have seen the house, how changes has happened now. So nowadays there are different kinds of marbles which are available. Marble chips and cement was used for stronger and fancy floor. So in the toilet we used put pipes to take away the waste. Okay. The kitchen was made bigger. Now Raju's wife does not use a clay chola. She stands while cooking on the gas stove. So you can see here this is the baked bricks which are correct size where there is no all the edges are proper, right? These are called as baked bricks. So they also used the lintels for the roof. You can see here this is a lintel. So before putting the slab, after constructing the 3/4 of the wall, their lintels are putted. Okay. So lintels for the roof, and they use the marble chips and cement for a strong and fancy floor. You can see here the marble chip, different kind colored marbles are available nowadays where they used it for the floor. And also in the toilet they used pipes to take away the waste. You can see for the toilet they had used the pipes to take away the waste. So the waste are taken away. And also you can see the Raju's wife she is not using chola but she is using cooking gas stove and she is standing and cooking. Okay. So there were more changes, right? So 2 sons were there, that is Montu and Raju, and one was daughter Simi, right? So Chetan Das daughter is Simi and he had 2 sons Montu and Raju. So during Raju's marriage they used to construct the house, they changed their house and they used the materials such as baked bricks, lintel, they had put a lintel roofs and floors were made up of marble chips and cement, and the kitchen was made bigger with a gas stove was used, and toilets, for the toilets they used the pipes to take away the waste material. So you can see here in this picture, the 15 years later Chetan Das gets married, right? So he improves his house like this. So brick wall, cement roof was done. Okay. Next let us see what happened. Now after Raju's marriage, now it is Montu, my younger son Montu, moved to Delhi when he got a job there. So now Chetan Das, last son, second son, got a job. He went to Delhi city. So when he got the job, he went to Delhi. Now he stays there with his family. Suman and I stay with Montu for some months in a year. Now Montu also got married and he has got a good job, and they went to Delhi along with Montu, Suman and Chetan Das and his wife went along with Montu for some months in a year. For some days they were living with second son, that is Montu, with Raju in Sona for the rest of the time. So for some days they were going to second son Montu's house, and for some days Chetan Das was living along with Raju in the place called Sona. Okay. On the way to Delhi from Sona, we go through Gurugram. So many big high-rise buildings have come up there a few years ago. So you can see here the high-rise building. So his youngest son Montu goes to live in a Delhi city, right? So here you can see in cities there are big high-rise buildings which are built. Yes. So this is a Delhi city where Chetan Das sees many of the houses like this. The big buildings, high-rise buildings are been constructed there. Okay. So Chetan Das goes to Delhi to live along with Montu. Okay, second son. So also a few years ago, Raju renovated the toilet and the bathrooms. It is in Sona. He used colored tiles in his bathroom, and see, a few years ago Raju has renovated the toilet and bathroom like this. So much spending so much money for place to have a bath, whether it is waste of money, right? So for bathing that much cost is not needed. So here this much big room for bath, it is not required, so it is a waste of money actually, right? So next let us see what happened here. In case Montu went to a new city, that is Delhi. So there were multi-store building where the buildings were made with bricks, and the toilets and bathrooms had colored tiles, right? So now I am 70 years old. Now Chetan Das is 70 years old. In all these years I have seen so many changes. Yes, now we have seen so many changes. After the days, many changes has taken place in the house, right? So even in my house, so I don't know where my grandchildren will want to live and how their house will be. So nowadays, if you see, there are changing houses, right? Earlier there was mud house. Nowadays it is a big buildings is constructed. So I wonder what the house are like in Dera Ghazi Khan today. And how about all my friends? Where will they be? So he is just wondering different houses nowadays. As my house only has changed from mud house to multi-store building, how my friend's house has been changed. So now he is just thinking of it. Okay, so you Chetan Das children, there are for Chetan Das 3 children. One daughter Simmi, who lives in Palwal, and middle son Raju lives in Sohna village, and younger son Montu lives in Delhi. So Chetan Das had 3 children. So what were the changes in Chetan Das house? Earlier it was the mud house. It was made with mud, husk, wood, straw, cow dung, neem and kekar leaves were used for the construction of the mud house. Later when Chetan Das, during Chetan Das marriage, he renovated with 1 room and kitchen was built. So to build it, he used unbaked bricks, mud chola, and small toilet behind the house was constructed. So during Raju's marriage, the house renovation was done. He used baked bricks for new rooms, and lintel was on the roof, and cement and marble chips flooring was done, and flushable toilets were used, was constructed, and for cooking they used a gas stove after Raju's marriage. Okay, Montu, where it was a multi-store building. So after the days passed, Chetan Das saw houses changing over times. You can see here the arrow mark. So earlier it was a mud house. So the floor was made of cow dung and mud was mixed. Later on what happened? Here you can see the changes. It was a building with cement, and later it was a multi-store building. So Chetan Das saw many houses changing over times. As the time passed, the houses were changing. So Chetan Das is just expressing, wow, what a change, right? So what and all changes has taken place. Yes, let us see the question which is asked in your textbook now. In page number 101, you have to write down the answers. Let us see what question. What material have been used in making your house? So our house is made up of bricks, gravel, cement and iron rods are used. Find out the material from which our friend's house is made. Is there any difference? Write about it. You have to just compare your house with a friend's house and you have to write it. So my friend's house too is Pakka house made up of cement, iron rods and bricks. Okay. So what kind of house do you think Chetan Das' grandchildren will live in? So I think they may live in big high-rise buildings. Okay, because after times the houses are been changing. Where would you like to live when you grow up? What kind of house would you like? So I would like to live in a big city and a beautiful bungalow, big house. You had written about the things that your grandparents' house was made of. Has some of these materials been used in your house also? Yes, name them. No, earlier they were used mud. No, those materials like mud, straw, husk has not been used in our house. Nowadays the house are made up of cement and marbles and all are used. Only the doors and windows of my house is made up of wood. Okay. So now different kinds of house were built, right? Who builds this house? Yes, who builds this house? So what do we call a person who builds this house? So you can see here a person who builds the house. Who are they? They are called as mason. Okay. So mason is a person who builds a house. Here you can see a person who is working with the wood. Yes. So he is cutting the wood and all. Who is he? He is called as carpenter. Okay. A carpenter. You can see the tools of carpenter right here. Right over here you can see the tools of carpenter. There are different kinds of cutting device. Here in the next picture you can see here. Who is she? What has she in her hand? You can see a picture of a house, right? Who does this work? So yes, she is an architect who makes the plan of the house. So architect is a person who just plans a house. The structure of the house is planned by the architect. You can see here a person with a brush in his hand with a paint. So who is he? One who gives a color to the walls and makes the house look beautiful. Yes, he is a painter. Yes, one who paints. Here you can see a person who is just working with the pipes, repairing the pipes, water pipes and all. What he is called as? He is a person who is called as plumber. A plumber is a person who works, repairs the water pipes, right? Next you can see a person who is working with the electricity. Yes, he is called as electrician. Here you can see the tools of an electrician. You can see the screwdriver, there are screws and all, right? So this is a tools used by the electrician. Now look at this picture and fill in the table. Here you can see it is in the page number 103. Write it down. Yes, what tools are shown given in this picture? Write them in the given table. Work, what tools are used? What is the person called as? So in the picture you can see mixing of cement and sand. So it is hammer, spade, iron pans are used. So the person is called mason. Next, fitting of pipes has been done. Here you can see a person who is fitting the pipes. So he is called as, here the tools are pipe cutter, pliers are used. A person who fits a pipe, he is called as a plumber. In the same way, you can see a person who is doing electrical connection. He is an electrical fitting work he is doing. He is having some tools like screwdrivers, tester and all. Okay, what a person is called as? He is called as electrician. So what is being built here? You can see. So here there are, a house is being built. How many people are working there? You can see some people who are working, right? So there are maybe 10 to 12 person who are working here. What kind of work are they doing? So they are doing a person of supervising them. There is a person who is supervising. Some masons are mixing the cement and some people are operating the crane and other machines. Okay. So how many men and women are there? There may be nearly 4 to 5 women and 6 to 7 men are working there. Are any children working there? What are they doing? No, there are no children who are not, there are no children working there. So as you all know, nowadays children are not taken for work. Okay. Child labor is been a crime, right? So how much money do these people get paid daily? Ask from any other 3 different people. Usually they are paid 550 to 800 daily depending upon their work nowadays. Okay, nearly 550 to 800 rupees. Where do these people live? Some of them live in tents near the construction site and some live in their own house. So some of them will go to home and come daily. Some of them live near the construction site only by putting the tents. What are the materials being used for making the building? Bricks are used, cement, iron rods, sand, stones, wood, etc. are the materials which are used for building. Now try and guess how many trucks of bricks and bags of cement will be used for making the building. So maybe about 100 bags of cement and 10 trucks of bricks will be used to build a multi-story building. So nowadays it may take again more. Okay. So how do the materials reach the building site? So that is by truck. All the materials reach to the construction site with the help of trucks or tempo. Okay. Find out the price. 1 bag of cement, it is nearly 400. Not exactly, maybe nearly 400. 1 brick may cost 5 rupees, 6 rupees, 7 rupees. It depends. Okay. Next, 1 truck of sand, nearly it may be 6,000 rupees. Nearly it is 6,000 rupees. So here you can see the next question. Over the 60 years, there are different materials were used at different times in Chetan Das house. List this in the correct order. Yes, the first they had used mud, bamboo, straw, cow dung was used for the construction. Later on, wood, iron, bamboo and aluminium sheets were used. Later, cement was used, sand, iron, wood and bricks were used. Later cement, sand, iron, bricks, wood and marble was used for the construction of Chetan Das house. This is how the house was changed over time. As the time was changed, Chetan Das house also was renovated, and from mud house to high multi-store building it was changed. Okay. So this was about the Chetan Das story. So this is the end of the chapter. Thank you.